It's not just the AI, it's the programs. They're also going crazy too. I don't know. Right before I clicked the screen to start the intro, get the red bar across the top saying we're not getting any feed. It's like, OBS looks like it's still on. It seemed to have crashed. It's actually for people like, oh, it never crashed on Windows. That's like the third time it's ever crashed in 2 years on me, particularly in the middle of a stream. But greetings. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody, indeed. Let's see. I got to reset some of my stuff over here, though. I had to jump on real quick. That's why it jumped on without the green screen for a second. It reset. In fact, I'm actually quite surprised it saved the stream key. Are we still on again? Confirm we are on. I'm going to wait until I hear something. Confirm we are on. All right. See it? You see it? I see it. You see it? All right. I'm seeing the proper error over here too. It's just that I was concerned the stream key may not be right. So I think we are good. Now it's giving me more bad errors though. Give me a second. Let me make sure it's still going. I just want to get either wait 1 more minute before I really get started or wait for my bad stream data to come through. Buffering a minute ago. Yeah, I think OBS crashed. Just giving it a minute, see if 1 more minute time comes up and it reports good streaming again, because we got bad streaming there, bad streaming there, bad streaming there. Although OBS is pushing data right now. So we'll just go and hopefully we're good. Hopefully we are indeed good. So let's see who is online today. We've got Midnight Owl. Whoo hoo. Greetings, Scary Paco Taco. Give me a taco, Mr. Paco. All right. Philip Flores, greetings. Is not whether is how we are going crazy or not. Okay. Quint Berkeley, greetings, Quint. How's it going, sir? Frost Ranger of the Frozen Realm, hello to you. Anonymous Daniel, greetings to you. Supersonic Boy, what's up, boy? PC Gamer, hello there. We got kitties, tacos and kitties. We are installing the kitty with multiple things. What's better, apt or apt-get? Apt is the new version. Apt-get is the old legacy version, so you use apt now. It's just apt is the new version of the old apt-get. Sudo, Pac-Man, S-Kitty. All right, is that OpenSUSE here? All right, Loopy's on. Greetings, Loopy. How are you? Vince, how's it going there? How's your weather down under? We were rainy today. My mental state. The kitty's asleep. Shh. Now the kitty can sleep through anything. Yeah, the kitty chewed through the cable. Stazzy is watching now. Greetings, Snazzy Butterfly. Looking snazzy today. Jeff Hope. Hello, Jeff. How are you? Roberts TCS 68, video and audio is okay. All right, yep, I think we are back. Yeah, we had a little goofiness. And can't hear an upside down land. Errors, does somebody mess with your stream due to spreading knowledge? Yeah, you know. Or it's just a rogue software. And so I've had OBS crash on me a couple of times, not a lot, just a couple of times. I'm still getting low stream feeds though. OBS is literally pushing out at 5K, but I'm still reporting low stream feeds. But we're going to keep going. I'm not noticing. Let me turn on my previews there to see if I get buffering. Pizza's on. Greetings, Pizza. Okay. A house, it's snowing and thunderstorming. Wow, cool. Seem to have got the message. Which message? Hello, Low Level M. How's it going there? All right, well, we will go ahead and get started here. We have 2 sections today. We just have privacy, which is an amazing doozy. Today's privacy news, man, there's some interesting stuff going on in the world. And then business news is a little bit lame. But we'll go ahead and see. So let's go ahead. Actually, I'm going to leave. Just getting ready for my thing there. And let's see. Push my record button, and let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back to the weekly news roundup. This is the privacy section brought to you by Private Internet Access. I do have an affiliate link for Private Internet Access. You can find that in the description down below. If you need to get a VPN for keeping yourself private on the internet, you can connect up to 6 devices. And they have servers all across the country. Great service over there. This is actually the VPN that I have personally. So check out Private Internet Access. Of course, you can catch the show live 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, p.m., 9 o'clock p.m. on Fridays. With that, let's go ahead and jump on into the privacy news. We're going to start with just a couple news stories. Both of these, there's a couple good news stories that we're kind of starting out with, maybe. And then we'll kind of, it'll snowball down from there. I mean, don't worry. The whole world's not going into perfect wonderfulness. So let's go ahead and start out here with Firefox. On top of blocking Gab's new dissenter. Yes, Firefox, welcome to becoming the censorship. Maybe we can start possibly believing you might have something to do with Soros. I don't know. That's all rumor, probably not true. But the good news that Firefox is doing this week is they are now expanding their anti-tracking features to block browser fingerprinting. So this is my concern with Ubuntu collecting the system specs when you install it, is because it allows you to take a fingerprint of a system. A fingerprint of a system can be used to de-anonymize a system. And this is a bigger deal in the web browsing world, where web browsers can get out there and see your screen resolutions and what type of hardware you're using and things like that. And this is what Tails helps to do, is it basically makes every computer look like it's coming from the same exact fingerprint. And so this is actually a neat feature that they're putting into Firefox now. And so this is kind of where we're moving into. Firefox does a lot of things that are pretty good, pretty okay. Although this is nothing completely new. This is the first time it's easy to implement and easy to say. As Bleeping Computer said, oh, you could do all this stuff in 2017. Yeah, but it wasn't set up or enabled at that point in time. And that's one of those things that we have to keep in mind. So this is fairly good news. And now it just kind of goes down into this one here is a new Senate bill, which might be good news, maybe isn't good news. I really don't know where to put it. So let's go ahead and walk through this guy. So senators introduced a new bill to ban what they are calling dark patterns on big tech platforms. Dark patterns they're defining as ways that are forcing a user to give up privacy data. So this is definitely something that is an interesting thing to look at, but I raised some questions about how useful is this going to be? Again, this is a good thing on the surface and definitely has a lot of really good things. We have to take back more control, and we get into this point where we can't engage in the world without some of these tech plans, but it's all one-sided. You got to accept our ever-changing terms or you can't be here at all, and that's got to end. I got to have the ability, with the way these platforms are working, to have more control than that. That's what this bill is attempting to do. I'm not sure they're going to succeed, even if it passes, because there's some interesting things down here. So what does it look like? Oh, this is called the Detour Bill. Always adding these weird pithy titles. Thank you, Congress. We needed the detour to your tech, I guess. Some of the things that they want to ban. One of the things that they want to ban is they want to ban sudden interruption during the middle of a task that repeats until the user agrees to consent. So you get some pop-up that's like, you can't proceed until you consent. We need to do away with that idea. We really, honestly, truly, genuinely do need to do away with that idea. Okay, so that's certainly is a good thing. A deliberate obscuring of alternative choices or settings through design or other means. So in other words, hiding the privacy settings. This is good. the use of agree as the default option to privacy settings. This is what, if you're following the Louis Rossman's channel right now, what he's getting in a big tizzy about. It's like, Louis, I've been talking about this stuff for 2 years. He's just all now getting in a tizzy over the fact that Google's actually recording all the transcripts and stuff. I've been telling you guys that stuff for a long time. But his concern is that it's not that they're doing it, it's that they turned on a feature. As soon as they implemented the feature, they opt everybody into it, which I completely agree with him is stupid, bad garbage. Okay, and so the use of the agree as a default option in privacy settings would be banned. This would prevent what he's having an issue with. And creating a longer multi-step process for users who want to opt out. Like, oh, you can opt out by writing a letter to this address, making sure it arrives on the day that the moon has reached full status. Okay? Any long tier thing would thus be banned. Again, good things. This last one is the one that I think will kill this bill. Preventing access to a service until the user agrees to certain terms. I think that would be a great thing to implement. I have no clue how anybody's going to possibly implement that. Because basically, I want to use Facebook, I just want to agree to the terms. Well, what are those terms? Some of those terms are good and okay. Some of those terms, not so much. Not so much, not so much. All right, so with that being said, that is what this Senate bill is trying to do. They want to basically build into a system that works really well to provide people with the actual knowledge of the data they're sharing. It fails to miss the fact that, unfortunately, it doesn't help people become smart about not sharing this data. And we're going to see, by the end of this news section, we're going to see how important that really happens to be. Okay, now, on to the next news article. This one actually came to me from James Miller. If you are watching, thank you for this article. Very fascinating. If you thought that this whole exciting social credit score in China thing was a really bad deal, well, it's already over here. It's just not implemented by the government as of yet. But several companies are actually using it. So this is a secret trustworthiness score, and it is actually linked to some fairly big markets. I believe Airbnb, Patreon, and Instacart are three of the companies that are using this right now. So what this is, now the original comes from the Wall Street Journal, and I would have loved to give you the Wall Street Journal article, but Wall Street Journal wanted to shoot their own business in the foot by locking everything up behind paywalls. So sorry, Wall Street Journal, I'm not going to go visit your website and give you a little bit of ad revenue. Instead, I'm just going to pull from this site that extracted your article beautifully into it. And so this is a system called SIFT, not Swift, SIFT. So 16,000 different signals are fed into an AI platform to generate a SIFT score ranging from 1 to 100 that will flag certain devices. Now, if you watch any Stexenhammer, you'll know that he talks every now and again about the concept of, everything's going onto these mobile devices. And those mobile devices have an IME number that identifies that one individual mobile device. Well, what ends up happening is that the SIFT score locks it into a mobile device, because things like Instagram are very app-based. Things like Airbnb are very app-based. I mean, you're not logging in your home computer to get the information on your rentals or onto the grocery list. In fact, you're definitely not going into the supermarket with a laptop to do your Instacart shopping. Everything is tied to that app. And what they're doing is they're logging all sorts of metrics shared by all sorts of programs tied to that one particular app to give a SIFT score, which will determine the trustworthiness of that device. So I'm going to be looking into this in more detail and seeing if I can find what is the SIFT score tracking scripts, and I will be blocking those on my host file. Oh yeah, SIFT. Oh yeah, you're going down. And so they have a nice video about this here. Again, all of the articles are on the Switch to Linux website. The link will be in the description down below. So what is the deciding factors? Is the account new? Are there a lot of digits at the end of the email address? Sorry, Bogey Dog 42615, or is it Boogie 29188? Or yeah. All right. Is the transaction coming from an IP address that's unusual for your account? Oh, so you know what my usual IP address is. Is a transaction coming from a region where there are a lot of hackers like China, Russia, or Eastern Europe? Is the transaction coming from an anonymization network? Sorry, Tor users. Is it happening at an odd time of the day? What is an odd time of the day? I mean, 8 o'clock in the morning is an odd time of the day for me. I don't know about you, but has the credit card used had chargebacks associated? Ooh. Do you like to refund things? I refund something the other day. I picked up a service that looked pretty interesting. I got a chance to look at the service a little bit, and then I found that the service did not do what they advertised. I sent them a nice email. It was a good company. I sent them a nice email. I said, you know, this doesn't actually do what I was led to believe it would do, and they very graciously refunded me that. But that's a chargeback. You know, and I recommend the company to somebody as long as you wanted to do what they had to do. It seemed like they had a neat platform put together, but it just didn't serve the needs that I had and why I wanted to buy it. But, you know, something happened there. Is the browser different from what you typically use? Oh, Sif knows what my usual browser is. That's exciting. Is the device different from what you typically use? Is the cadence of the way you typed your password typical for you? Raise your hand, guys, if you knew this existed. I didn't until James emailed this to me. Very exciting. So they have a lot of clips there. I'm not going to go through this whole article. It's just a fascinating take. And then, of course, the next thing we're going to get into here is Parenting Club Bounty. Apparently there's this club called Bounty. I'm not sure why you'd want a parenting club called Bounty. Sounds like I think of Bounty Hunter or Bounty. I'm going to pick up a bunch of stuff with paper towels or something. But they are fined £400,000 for selling user data. So if you had this, they had 34.4 million records that they shared with 39 companies without user consent. So just another reason to be careful what type of groups you're signing up to. We don't want to do that kind of stuff. But, you know, these guys, stop giving out all your data things. Yeah. All right. On to some exciting stuff. Hey, Alexa, order unicorn meat. All right. So do you guys know that Amazon was hiring a staff of people to specifically listen to what you are saying to your Alexa? Not view transcripts. Listen to the actual recordings. If you still are using one of these Alexas, you might need a checkup from the neck up. All right. So a global team reviews audio clips in an effort to help the voice-activated assistant respond to commands. All right, tens of millions of people use smart speakers and their voice software to play games and find music or trawl for trivia. Millions more are reluctant to invite the device into their powerful microphones in their homes out of concern that someone might be listening. And sometimes someone is. I'll let you read the rest of the article from Bloomberg. But yes, Amazon actually has real people on staff to actually listen to what you tell your Alexa. So guys, if you really want to have some fun with your Alexa, just start talking some bad stuff to it, and you know, see, just get a little bit of humor for them. Maybe do what Kevin McAllister did on Home Alone, right? Play scenes of people getting, you know, murdered, shot up, whatever else for it, and they can kind of sort it all out. And then, of course, we'll get news articles about how the Amazon Alexa people are going crazy because of all of the stuff that's kind of there. But don't worry, there's actually AI to help figure out their mental state. This is one of the most concerning things I've seen in the AI field in a long time. So this is called Companion MX. Here is actually their website. Companion MX is an AI platform that will listen to your voice fluctuations and report a score if it thinks you have a mental illness. Oh, wait until this gets integrated into everything that can hear you with microphones, like your smart speakers. Alexa, order me unicorn meat. Or, okay, Google, play Justin Bieber. I don't know, does Apple have us turn on code? I don't know. So you get all these types of things, and now all these voice things can be listening to and collecting these snippets. How long before they take the snippets of your voice, feed it through, and then the AI system alerts law enforcement because it thinks you might be stressed and going crazy, and then you're going to get somebody knocking on your door. Understand this. Here's why this is so critical. There was 3 weeks ago in my town here in State College, a parent called the police saying, hey, I haven't heard from my son in a while. Can you go check on him? That turned into a murder investigation because the police knock on the door. Apparently the kid didn't like police. Something ensued and the police officer fired at him 5 times, killing him. And it actually was a matter of 45 minutes before the state police took over, now saying it is an official murder investigation. So a police officer is being investigated for murder because he shows up for a, quote, mental health check. And if nobody bothered the guy, nothing would have happened to anybody. The guy would have gone out, gotten his groceries, come home, done his same thing. Nobody would have any problems. But that's the type of thing that happens when AI starts determining that you're going crazy and alerts law enforcement and somebody shows up assuming something bad's going on. That's kind of the problem. All right. I had the same issue with the iPhone smartwatch had the ability to automatically alert law enforcement if the thing thought you fell and couldn't get up. I've fallen and I can't get up. All right. So Companion MXO, this is a digital health voice. It's a voice analysis AI system to address mood and anxiety disorders. This thing should never see the light of day because you know what's going to happen. Companies are going to incorporate this into anything with a microphone and use it. I mean, how many times we're having this mental health discussion thing in the United States around gun control? How many times is an AI system going to say, oh, you're mentally unstable. We're going to come and confiscate all your firearms now? Because an AI app thinks so. You know what, guys? It's a fact that some people wake up on the wrong side of the bed. It's a fact that some people get stressed and annoyed. During the early part of this thing, I was getting very annoyed because my cat's in the other room wailing away. It sounds like a fire siren in there. Stupid cat, shut up. But the reality is, stress can happen to our voices. And we take a couple deep breaths, sip a little bit of coffee, and we're good again. We don't need AI sitting here and telling us what in the world is going on. What do you think about these things? Are these concerning to you? Let us know in the comments down below. So thanks for watching the video. You can help support the channel by having a look at the links above or in the description down below. Follow along on the social media, and don't forget to take a look at private internet access affiliate link or my other affiliates in the description down below. Alrighty. Alright, went back to Safeway to get a sandwich. I got chicken tender sandwich, but the chicken was old and only other thing in it was lettuce. Usually their chicken tender sandwiches are good. Wow. But I talked about Assange getting arrested. No, I didn't. Does turn out that Ecuador, though, did just get a loan. Vivaldi still uses Chrome Engine and Chrome Web Store. Hey, my stream health finally says we're good. That's good. There are people speculating that he will get extradited to America and Trump will pardon him. Yeah, well, I don't know. Will Trump pardon him? I thought he didn't know who he was or what WikiLeaks is. Oh, wait, maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, boy. Greetings, Metal Lord. How's it going there? Firefox is still better than Chrome. Yeah. Which would you care? The cyanide or the strychnine? Go for the strychnine. It's actually less toxic. Okay. It's rare to find a browser that doesn't use either Firefox or Chromium. Yeah. I don't notice any speed issues on Waterfox. It might depend on the system, though. Ungooled Chromium. Yeah, it does need ungooled. Use Chrome to see whether my creations run in other browsers. Yep, there you go. Use Pi-hole as a blocker. I do not consent to Windows updates. That's right. That's right, Windows. Yeah, I don't see that bill coming up. When accepts SSN, they're the subject control of a system. Can't be born in America and opt out of Social Security number if you're born in a hospital. Midwives for all. Midwives for all. Let's see. Generation will be lucky to see any Social Security benefits. Yeah, I know. I'd rather us have a law that says you have to take 15% of your income and put it into a retirement account every month and not touch it. I would like that far better than the Social Security crap, which I will never see. Yeah, AI is say this guy or girl is crazy. That's right. Using alphabet services is enough to diagnose. Greetings, Yu-Gi-Oh! How's it going there, my man? Think I'm weird to go to Instagram.com to access Instagram. Yeah, that's right. Instagram deleted your account. That's probably for the better. Instagram doesn't want to see content until you subscribe. Yep. Quitting Facebook. Just have to let everyone know. Yep. No Alexa in your home. That's good. Cursor on 80 by 20 black and white. Yeah. On MeWe now. Okay, just talk to a real Alexa. She's way more fun and has morals. Mom still forgets I don't have Facebook. She doesn't have one either, yeah. Best privacy device for smart speakers is a hammer. Yeah. Oh, did you send this article on Reddit? I did not see it. I looked at the Reddit articles today and I did not see it. Did you though send me the... Oh, yeah. That was the... You sent me the video, I think. This was the article. I think James sent it to me first. I watched part of the video today and I was like, oh, that's the same topic. Yes. Yeah, there's a video too. Yeah, semi-pro monitor speaker for the money that isn't an idiot. Yeah, or isn't... Yeah. There's actually a Raspberry Pi powered open source smart speaker system you can get as well. Anybody remember the name for that one? I forget what it is. I think I downloaded a copy. I've never done with it anything with it yet. Don't forget to turn on Alexa next time you take a dump. There we are. There we are. Yeah, you got to hook up the poop app on Android. There you go. Jeff Hope, thank you for that super chat, Jeff Hope. Always appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. My apologies if I didn't catch that earlier. Now AI is swatting people. Yeah, there you go. This YouTube guy's in violation. SWAT him now. The AI robot, that Google Assistant robot's going to call 911 on you. Spoof your phone number. Give it your exact address because it knows all about you anyway. Ooh. Calling now, next world war will happen within the next 25 years. Yep. So Albert Einstein says, I know not, well, let's see. I know not what with what World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Expect to save many people years ago. We'll lose all rights. Happened during the fall of Rome. Only would be nice to China. AI stress analyzer. We're going to end up like Adam Sandler in anger management when he gets tased on the plane for no reason. Huh. Thank you again for that, Jeff Hope. Always appreciate that, my friend. Alexa, I would kill for a coffee. Oh boy. Alexa's going to report you, man. Pause the guy, but unfortunately humankind won't live for 20 years from now. Climate and privacy stuff. What's going to kill us first, though? We all need to know alphabet, not Google. A, B, C, D, E. That's right. That's right. But here's the thing, Pizza. I'd be really surprised if your school teaches the alphabet with that crap you were showing us last night. Wow. Use Alexa as a paperweight. Because she's, okay. An Alexa and Google Home and Clay Pigeon Shooter. Anonymous, thank you very much for that super chat, my friend. Always appreciate those. Put my Alexa in the dump, yeah. Reply smart speakers called Snipes. No, there's a different one. There's a different one. That's not the one I'm thinking of. There might be. That might be another one. There's another one, though, I'm not thinking. I was thinking of. Cafe? Cafe? All right. We'll go ahead and jump on over to the business news. Okay. All right. I got to find my corporatocracy banner. All right. Welcome back to the business news, part of our weekly news roundup, recorded live Friday nights, p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And today we're talking about robots are already taking our jobs. This part is brought to you by Audible. I am an author. I'm a Christian author. May or may not be the audience for this channel, but I do have a couple books on over there. And if you are not an Audible subscriber and would like to be, you can use my affiliate link in the description down below. If you are an Audible subscriber, then you can actually pick up my books on Audible. I have 3 of them over there as of this point in time right now. So have a look at that link in the description down below. And we're talking about this because Audible has made some adjustments. Again, we're starting out with a little bit of positive news first, and then we'll kind of go downhill fast. We're starting at the top. This is a potential energy experiment. We're going to roll down the hill, pick up kinetic energy, and end with the collapse of society by the end. So just so you know. All right, so Audible will now let you keep your membership credits for a full year. Talking about Audible, take a look in this link in the description below. But Audible will, when you subscribe to it, it costs $14.95 a month, and then you get 2 credits. With the credits, you can buy 2 audiobooks, and you do get to keep those. Even if you cancel the subscription. You used to have to use those within the month. Now you are allowed to keep those for an entire year. You can also buy audiobooks outright on the platform as well. But you can now keep your membership credits for the entire year, so that's actually good. Oh, you can also gift your credits to someone else. If you've read a great book and there's nothing else you want to read right now, but you'd like to gift a book to somebody else, you can now gift a book to a friend, utilizing the platform there as well. So this has to do with some class action lawsuit stuff. You can read through the article and get more information. But definitely an interesting look there. Also, I'm going to put this under good news. I'm going to file this under good news. It's kind of 50-50. So as these Amazon Go stores have been spreading around the country, some places like Philadelphia jumped in and banned cashless stores like this. New Jersey came up and did kind of the same thing. A few other places already have these laws on the books because they basically said, well, people who are not banked people, those people who can't afford a bank account or don't have a bank account are excluded from these. And the concern is that these stores would come in and the local stores that existed would close down because of too much loss of revenue. And so it would basically mean that some people who didn't have access to a bank or an Amazon account would have to go other places. So now an Amazon executive says that the Go stores will start accepting cash to address these. This will allow these stores to open up in these places that they wanted to open up. The details are still a little sketchy, but this is one of the things is that while Amazon is definitely a crazy company, they also have a lot of decent stuff. So when you buy my books on Amazon, I actually get more royalty than if you buy my books anywhere else except buying them directly through me. Buying them directly through me gives me the most profit. Buy them on Amazon, it's the second most. And the reason is because Amazon controls the distribution and the printing of everything, and they keep the cost down. So in the author world, when an author sells a book through a traditional publishing and distribution platform, I have to accept a 45% cut, and the bookstore gets a 55% cut in order for a bookstore to stock and hold and carry your book. And so the author doesn't get as much. Amazon actually gives you 60%, at least here in the United States. They also have the ability to shop online through cash because there is an Amazon cash section in your account. You can go to the local gas station, pick up a gift card, pay cash for it, add that gift card into your Amazon account and use cash to shop on Amazon. And you can ship that Amazon order to a pickup location in town, so you actually don't have to give your address or details or payment information or anything to Amazon. That's why, while I agree there's definitely some shady things that do concern me, they also have a good counterbalance, which I think is a pretty good thing. So details are still a little bit sketchy, but you will be able to use not only cash, but also SNAP. Food stamps in America as well will also be enabled to use at the new Amazon Go store. So that's not bad. I thought that was a pretty cool approach. Now on to the quickly rolling downhill fast. Thank you, TurboTax. You are totally awesome. TurboTax, through lobbying, has basically shut down a bill which would enable a typical W-2 employed person with a single job and simplified taxes from doing their taxes online for free. A lot of other countries do this, and we actually had a law in the system that allowed this to become a thing in the coming years. So it would be basically you go into the IRS, you log into the IRS with your stuff, you put in your basic information, and a lot of people's taxes are simple enough that you can do that kind of stuff and get an instant file, which is a good thing. Well, TurboTax doesn't like that because it really cuts into their business of selling software to do the very thing that is already capable of doing. And so they lobbied enough people that a bill is now going through that would prevent the IRS from ever putting together a free way for the common person. Does it do away entirely? No, my taxes are extraordinarily complicated. I hire a CPA because I got several different business concerns going on back and forth, and so my taxes are complicated. I would not be able to do something like that. But a typical person who has a simple job, you have some simple, family needs, taxes are not all that complicated for an average American, which is interesting. But thank you, TurboTax. You guys just kind of messed it up, which actually hurts a certain sector of the population. On to total insanity. I forgot to start the recording. Oh well, I'll extract it later or not worry about it because business sucks this week. Yahoo tries to settle. Remember that 3 billion account data breach? Yeah, they just tried to settle it for $118 million. Guys, you know what? Yahoo should actually be forced to pay every United States citizen, since they're a United States company, every United States citizen, average of 1 year annual wages. Let's just pay everybody $50,000 whose data was breached. International, whatever country you're in, you get the average annual salary. That'll maybe teach them to keep things a little bit more secure. But a judge actually offered, they offered a earlier settlement, which they wanted to pay $50 million plus attorney's fees and other expenses. That was rejected, so they came back 117. Guys, charge these guys several billion, all right? Yeah, Verizon, you can take a little bit of a hit. give back some of that stuff that we have because they intentionally did not keep their system secure and had multiple hacks over several different times. And so I guess this would come up to, I don't know. You can read through the article, see all the details. Kind of exciting. All right, Zane Quasar. This guy is jailed for blackmailing users across the worldwide. This is not the guy that has all of these fake, your computer's been hacked emails. Guys, don't fill out those Bitcoin things. They're lying to you. But this guy's basically, I guess, found real people who actually were engaging in things and was blackmailing them. He made estimates somewhere between 700,000 up to 4 million pounds, somewhere in there. So he got, what, 5 years in jail. So they find this guy, so hopefully that causes some of the spam to go away. But I think we're still working on some of the rest of it. I don't know. You tell me. Not quite sure. And on for our final, oh man, look at this. This right here is Pizza Loving Nerd, everybody. This is what happens to Pizza Loving Nerd, you know. This is him on a steamroller. All right. Anyway, Walmart is hiring more robots to replace human tasks like cleaning floors and scanning inventory. The reason I want to talk about this one is, well, on top of the fact that business news this week was a bore, is that even in my local town, I did not personally witness this, but a friend of mine did. Goes into the local Giant. I don't shop at Giant around here. That goes into the local Giant, and there's actually a robot doing all this type of stuff. And she's like, oh, it's so cool. I said, no, that's taking somebody's job. Okay? If the robot wasn't there, there would actually be a person. Of course, the argument goes, as my friend said, the argument to that perspective is it would be, you know, oh, well, maybe frees up staff for more things. That might be the case 20 years ago. Now it's just about cutting costs and things like that. But anyway, Walmart is now hiring more of these robots. And the task is to go clean up spills, scan inventory, things like that. So yeah, more people's jobs are getting taken over by the robots. Walmart, of course, the local store in my town was Giant. I didn't see these. I do go to Walmart every now and again. Haven't seen these here yet. I don't go to Giant, but apparently these are in Giant. I'll have to go to Giant and see if I can see some. But I think 600 conveyor belts that can sort inventory automatically, and at least 300 bots that can check if shelves are running out of stock. So these are coming to 1,500 more stores. All this cost is human labor. The more robots they hire, the fewer people it needs for each task, the more money it saves across its 4,600 stores in the U.S. Walmart says that although it's cutting down on labor forces for tasks like floor cleaning, it is hiring employees to focus on its growing online grocery business. That very well may be true until a robot can go and collect those as well. Of course, in our town, at least one of the Walmarts in our town is one of these pickup locations. You can place your order online, go there, and they actually guide you in the parking lot which row to park in, which door to enter, so you're closest to the pickup location. But pretty soon, robots will be able to go around and pick up your order and bring your order up to the front for you. That's coming down. So yeah, it's true that it will free up some tasks, but it's also true that some people will not get jobs because the robots don't complain. The robots don't have a threat of unionizing. The robots don't take breaks. They just go. Now, when they break down, that's a different problem. But when you're getting these robots, they come with service plans, so it doesn't cost you much to maintain it. Those are my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you worried about robots taking over your job? You can help support the channel with the links up above me or in the description down below. Follow along on the social media if you would like to keep up to date. All right, I forgot to record that. I'll just download the clip when it's done processing now. All right, got to work tomorrow. Well, we will see you later. I'm sure you're gone already, but see you later anyway. Yeah, burning magnesium, that is fun. Just fed the animals, took out the trash, and got back upstairs. All right. Every time the minimum wage is raised, there are more need for robots. Yep. Even in like all of the Walmarts right now, or not Walmarts, the McDonald's in our town right now, you go in and it's becoming harder to order up front, and they're just putting the kiosks. Actually, Burger King's doing it now too. I'll have to check the other fast food places. I don't eat a lot of fast food, but did notice that. I go out for a milkshake with a friend once a month to Burger King. Their milkshakes are so good. Really, you feel horrible when you drink one, but they're very good. So, you know, let's see. Got a class action lawsuit for Audible. Use ScribD. Well, my books are available in ScribD. Crazy expensive. They give you very little value. Yeah, well, the audiobook industry is interesting. Now, the thing I don't like about Audible is I can't set the prices for my books. If you buy my book with one of your credits, I actually only get $2 for the book, despite I'm the one that produced it, mastered it, uploaded it, did everything about it, wrote it. I only get $2 per the sale. If you buy it a la carte directly, I only get $5, between $3 and $5, because again, I don't price the books. If you were to buy it any other place, I get a whole lot more than that. I think I get 40% of the sale, but I get a chance to set the sale. The best place to buy my books, particularly if you are global, is PayHip. So the URL for that is payhip.com/OWIC. Make sure that's the right link there. So this is actually the best place to pick up the audiobooks, other than my own website. You can get them on my website as well, which is ourwalkinchrist.com. But this place here, you can pick up the ebooks or the audiobooks, even international. This is the place I use to do the international ebooks, simply because they take care of that for me. I never have to worry about it. So you can actually pick these guys up over here. I set the prices, and these are MP3 downloads, and so you can, they're yours. We're not, we don't lock them to an app or anything like that. That's why I recommend PayHip. Let's see. Don't really listen to audiobook. Something they did wrong. Yeah, they did something wrong. I don't know. Back to work. I'll switch over to mobile and keep my ears open. All right. Coin is free to trade. Is key to free trade. Wait till the robots can out-soldier a soldier. Then we are FUBAR. Yeah, well, did you guys see the video of the HoloLens that Microsoft shipped their first HoloLenses out? Oh boy. Greetings, Anna Rita. How's it going there? Wish I was wrong. Can't program that. Just subbed a bunch of Linux channels and hit the bell icon on my little brother's account. Ooh, that's so mean of you. Also subbed my brother to T-Series and unsubbed him from PewDiePie. Oh boy. Dude, pizza, what are you doing, man? Leave your brother alone. Yahoo stole it themselves and made up the story. Now they can use the info and says it's already in public domain. Yeah, there you go. If you were smart, you would not use Yahoo email. Yep. Ew, the pizza is square. Pizza, you're such a square. What about Julian Assange? He's in the news. Yeah, it really doesn't fit the two things I was talking about. Julian Assange, yeah, he overstayed his welcome in Ecuador. Ecuador curiously just got a $6 million loan or something. Surprise, surprise. Walmart robots won't have to inventory that much because Walmart, the shelves are always empty. Yeah. Constantly hear how things like this will free us to take care of customers and give that great customer service. Yeah, right. God forbid you should have to talk to another person. Yeah. Robots take away our jobs. Time to build a wall to keep them out. Yep. Flashing by us right now. Fingers crossed. Oh boy. With robots, I'll bet Walmart and other similar stores will still have only 2-3 checkout lanes open when everyone needs to check out at the same time. Yep. And some of the grocery stores in my town, they're just, like Weiss now, like half of the lanes are self-checkout. Dude, I ain't going through self-checkout. You know, the day you force me to go through self-checkout, I'm just going to leave everything at the checkout counter and walk out. Robot is probably connected remotely to another country for troubleshooting. Yep. Local Walmart has the robots. Turned down the aisle the other day, just about walked into it. Him, her, it. Yeah. But did you ask it its gender pronouns? You have to ask the robot what pronouns it prefers. Come on. Walmart only has 2 lanes open at any given time, yeah. I've doubled the self-checkouts. Rarely have more than a couple registers with live cashiers, yep. Steak and Shake has superior shakes. I would not doubt that. I think Steak and Shake makes those real, aren't they? I thought they were real milkshakes there. Burger King's is a chemical concoction. It's an amazingly addictive chemical concoction, but that's what it is. Oh, Costco now has kiosks? Oh, boy. My favorite fast food. You know, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite fast food. I really don't eat a lot of fast food. I mean, there's some I like. It depends on the mood, so I don't know if I can answer that. I don't eat at Chick-fil-A a lot. I've probably only had a few meals at Chick-fil-A. I did make fun of them, though, in my book, Art of Shallow Neighboring. Them and Hobby Lobby. I mean, I didn't make fun of them. I just, since that book is a parody of First World Christianity, I had there was a section in the original book I was parodying. The original book I was parodying talked about, it was like talk about boundaries and helping your help your neighbor's daughter. Instead of your neighbor's daughter relying on you, help your neighbor's daughter get a job. So I made a joke in there about, and she wouldn't fill out the applications for Chick-fil-A and Hobby Lobby that I got her. It was fun. All right. Wendy's does have good salads. Although I don't think I've had one in a decade. I used to grab the Wendy's salad when I worked at the college. We had a Wendy's right down from the college there. I used to pick up their, I think it's their Southwest salads. They're quite amazing. Very much enjoyed those salads. Round Table because of their pizza buffet. We had a CC's Pizza in town once. I don't know what possibly causes a pizza all-you-can-get buffet to close down in a college town. Can somebody explain this to me like I'm a 3-year-old? I just don't get it. All right. Once I ate a whole large pizza at the pizza buffet. Oh, boy. How private are VPNs? It completely depends on the VPN. I like private internet access. Nord, Proton are all pretty good ones based on some reviews. You want to avoid any free VPN because you are the product. You want to avoid anything that's given to you by your ISP or your social media company. The downside of a VPN is the person who owns that VPN can, in theory, see everything you do on your network. A whole lot more than your ISP can. And so you have to be very careful. And I'm not a person that says everyone needs to be on a VPN at all times. I don't believe that at all. VPNs are a tool. They are a tool to be used in certain cases. And so you want to get a good VPN. So like I have Nord and Private Internet Access are the two affiliates I have. Proton is also good, but they don't have affiliates. That's why I don't have links for them. Other than that, there's other ones that are okay, but I don't bother with the other ones. But if you want to get really good information, head on over to TechLore's channel. TechLore specifically reviews VPNs. That's what his channel is about. So go have a look over there. April Fool's Day 2020, change your icon to the square pizza. Ooh, there you go. Pizza's a snarky youngin'. That's right. What happened on the 10th? 10th of what? Another 2 tacos for the kitty and Tom. That's right. Hey, Taco Bell's pretty good. The kitties look at me like, dude, what are you doing, yo? Y'all talking about me? I mean, look at this cat, man. That's just a cat that's asking for a belly rub right there. Is that not a cat asking for a belly rub? You asking for a belly rub? Oh, look at that kitty. Being so cute. Oh, are you going to come up here? Yeah, you can come up. Come on. Come on, kitty. Come on. Come on. I'm not picking you up. Burn those calories, cat. Burn those calories. All right, there we are. All right, there we are. Now we got a cat. Never had in and out. Okay. James Miller. Hey, we covered your article, James. We have one Chick-fil-A up here, yes. I don't generally go there. Honestly, I think their food is okay, but it's, to me, mediocre. It's too hard to get into, and it's perpetually crowded. I'm not going to go into a fast food restaurant and wait 20 minutes for a chicken sandwich. I can get the exact same thing at Burger King, which is always empty. It's my thought. I don't hate the place. It's just, it's too difficult to get in. They put it on Atherton Street. There's like a good half of Atherton Street. If they put it over there, I'd probably go there more. But then there's a bad half that was so poorly planned, you just can't get in and out of there easily. And there's no light at it. So it's just like, it's literally no light. And you have to turn into it through a 2-lane road. Yeah, no. Holes exist and a failure for super anti-spyware. Good evening, Mr. Anderson. Used self-checkout today when I was getting my sandwich because all 7 normal checkouts had long lines and self-checkout had no lines. Should have the robots cleaning the bathrooms at Walmart. Yeah, there you go. Hey, kitty, would you please leave my camera alone? Transvestibot. Subway, all right. Actually, to Chipotle. Oh, I won't shop at Chipotle. I used to like Chipotle. I just find that the Chipotle company is a bunch of slimy morons, constantly getting sued for wage violations, and just so many other slimy aspects about that company. I just will not go there anymore. We have a Qdoba's, a Moe's. I like Qdoba's probably better, but I go to Moe's because the chips are free, and I love chips and salsa. Chips and salsa. All right, anyway. Feel we are marginalizing robots too much. Me too, D2. That's right. Isn't though Me Too D2 when you are groped by a robot? I thought that's what Me Too D2 was. That robot assaulted me. Tacos is the new fast food for Americans in the Midwest. Yeah, I like a good Taco Bell. They're okay, but not a lot, but... Don't talk about CC is the worst. Ooh, homemade biscuits and gravy. Hey, I make a lot of... My biscuits and gravy are so homemade, the gravy came out of a chicken that I just recently cooked. ExpressVPN. Is use of free version of Proton VPN okay? I don't know. I don't know as much about Proton VPN. That's a fat cat. That's right. He's a fatty. The kitty says meow to Paco. I use bacon grease to make my gravy. Ooh, that sounds good. I never tried that. I should throw some bacon grease in my gravy next time. Should I do bacon grease instead of butter? Used to have a CC's too, and it's gone. Maybe they had poor corporate management. I don't know how you can have an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet go out of business in a college town. That's just the same. Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. No waiting. Yeah, you'll be waiting until Monday morning. Couldn't you send 2 requests to the server where one would be like a VPN tunnel, the second would be the packet data inside the first? Disney Plus is launching in November for $6.99. Yep. Bottom doesn't like Taco Bell. Yeah. Does anybody's bottom like Taco Bell? Right, kitty? Do you want some kitty treats? Should we feed the kitty? Let's go ahead and feed the kitty. Then we'll hang out for some things, and then we'll see what's going on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, kitty. Here you go, buddy. Oh, boy. No, you gotta stick your face or paw or something in there. Stick something in that bag, kitty cat. Go on. Go for it. You gotta get it. Did you get it? Yeah, you got it. Ready? There you go. Let's do one more for this camera right here. All right. Whoa, boy. Don't drop the temptations. That'd be a kitty's dream, huh? Are they finger licking good? Are they? Yeah? Yeah, they're finger licking good, huh? Yeah, sure are. Yeah, sure are. All right. Bacon grease, flour, and milk to make the gravy. Taco Bell uses grade E meat. Yep. There's a study proving cats can understand what we say. They just don't care. Yep. Not paying taxes in Indianapolis. Maybe the whole corporate didn't pay taxes. I don't know. I don't know at all. I don't know at all. All right. I think this is the end. Is anybody streaming on that we should raid? Any of our favorite YouTube buddies on there streaming? Oh, that Switch to Linux guy's streaming. I can see that. No one else is streaming? Anyone else want to go stream so we can raid you? All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this guy up. We will do a live stream tomorrow, 12:30-ish. I'm thinking it might be an open chat. I have to do quarterlies tonight, and so I don't want to have to think about anything until that's over. So, oh, Quint can stream. All right, so Quint Berkeley will set up a stream. Follow over there to Quint Berkeley's channel, though, and we will go ahead and follow up over there. Yeah, if you do a open chat, Quinn, I can probably jump on for a little bit while I work on some files. So with that being said, folks, thanks for coming along. Once again, have a look at all the links in the description. If you are interested in my books, check out the PayHip links. The ebooks and the audiobooks are all over there. A great place to go for that. Thanks for coming along, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.